Yo, so you want to learn how to not be nervous, especially like before a battle. That's it right there. Let's get you a drink. Video over. What? What? Wait, what is this? Good, bro, that's it. What you mean? What you mean there's kids on here, bro? Like, why is kids watching? Oh, kids be crumping. Well, shit, that's the only way I know, bro. So if you know, fuck, you do it then. Cause I don't know. I don't know no other way. It ain't water. The fuck, bro? All it takes is just one. They don't even take two. Just one. I ain't telling them to go crazy. It's only one way that I know. You know what? Two. I'm lying. It's two. Actually, hold up. I just heard about a third way. Niggas be on their shrooms and shit. I ain't judging. That ain't my crump. You know what I'm saying? That ain't my crump arrow. You know what I'm saying? Our biggest problems was cigar weed. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I mean, we grown now. Just get you a little shot of something, get you right. That's it. Video over. That's the best way. Subscribe, poetic. What's up, y'all? So it's ANTiX. I guess he really want me to go over some educational ways because I got a wide range of an audience. Even though we all know there's only one type of person who watch my videos, buck niggas. If you're new to this channel, I talk about mainly buck stuff. I dance buck. That's what I like. That's what I talk about. Now, I ain't against no other style of dance. It ain't buck though. I done been around the block. You know what I'm saying? I see that. I be like, oh, okay, that was cool. That was cool. It ain't buck though. Oh, shit, that was tight. Oh, no, real tight. It ain't buck though. That's how I feel. That's how I get down. That's what's on this channel. It's some KRUMP. It's real buck stuff. And I ain't ashamed of it. So, before we get started, if y'all want me to tell you some ways to not be nervous, first thing you need to do is subscribe, because it's finna be a lot more coming. First thing that you want to do, first step is take a deep breath. So many people sleep and forget about breathing. You naturally gonna start overthinking. You're not even realizing that you're letting in all this toxicity, and you ain't letting it out. Your brain is literally not getting enough oxygen. You can't even think straight. The importance of deep breathing is so slept on. It's something that's been taught since the Stone Ages, since the beginning of time, since ancient monks, and now, of course, with the main modern practice of yoga. You know what I mean? Like, they really teach the importance of taking these deep breaths. I learned it from Bad Boys. I learned it from the Woosah. Appreciate you, Cap. Deep breaths relieve anxiety and tension in the body. All that tensed up, you don't even realize how tense you being. You have to take a deep breath, control yourself. If you can't control your thoughts, you can't control your environments, you can control your nose. Deep breaths literally bring your heart rate down. It detoxifies the body. It literally helps you focus. So take 10 deep breaths before anything. Once you start feeling nervous, once you start feeling them bugs, you feeling like your heart is in your stomach, no matter what, take a deep breath. Take 10 of them things if you need to. Deep breaths help control your emotions, which is the first thing you need to get a hold of before any performance, any battle, anything that's got you nervous. That's step 1. Step 2, don't assume the worst. Oh man, what if I lose? What if I drop a hat? What if I mess up on a move? What if I just ain't good enough? What if you are? What if this is the best performance you do in your life? What if you actually win? What if you actually tap into something? What if you actually tap into the emotions, you tap into the spirit, and you actually become one with your emotions, your spirit, your mind, everything all working together, everything in unison, and you take it as far as you can go. Don't assume the worst. I don't care what skill level your opponent is at. Never assume the worst. Prepare for it. Don't assume it though. That's 2. Now, number 3, this has personally worked for me, is self-image. It's the way that I dress. A lot of the clothes that I wear, the garments, you know what I'm saying, that can help me feel comfortable in what I want to deliver. That it puts me as an introvert in my own little bubble and makes me feel comfortable. That's home to me. I like wearing all black. I feel buck in black. Whatever type of accessories that help with my character, stuff like that, you know what I mean? Whatever makes me comfortable, whatever makes me look buck, I'ma feel that way. Step 4, remember why you're here. Remember everything you've been through. Can't nobody tell you what you've been through. Can't nobody tell you the significance and the importance of your own goals. So stick to that. Remember it. Remember how you got here. Keep that why in you. In the rules of success, you got what, how, and why. So many people forget about that why, and that's what you gotta keep in your heart. Keep reminding yourself, affirmations are real. Remember why you move a certain way, why you gravitate towards certain things, what put you in this position. Remember your surroundings, remember your family, remember where you came from. Moving on, be in the moment. Don't overthink. This kind of goes back to don't assume the worst. How you're like, what if this? What if that happens? What if this happens? What if that? What if? So what? Once you're in battle mode, the future and the past don't matter. The past labbing, all that stuff don't matter. What you missed out on the lab, what you haven't learned yet, all that stuff don't matter. The future, as far as like if you win, lose, that does not matter. Be in the moment. This is how you pace yourself. So you're not rushing anything. If you're in the moment, your timing will be on point once you're dancing. Because once you start thinking about the outcome of a certain move or a certain hit or a certain point in that battle, you will start rushing. And your time is going to be off. Nothing's going to hit. Then you're going to start overthinking. And it all a big snowball effect from there. You know what I mean? So you don't want to do that. Be in the moment. Next, choose 2 to 3 skill sets to focus on. In these days of workshops and access to KRUMP tutorials and knowledge and stuff like that, it's so easy to be overwhelmed with so much to think about, so much stuff to remember. And it's like, dang, you got all this stuff, you don't know where to choose from. It's too much, literally too much. And that can raise your anxiety, it can make you nervous. Dang, I know a lot, but I don't know what to do. How can I actually choose? Here's what you do. Take 2 to 3 of your favorite or your strongest assets within your arsenal, and you focus on that. Does it have to be for the entire time? No, it could just be for a round. It could just be for a certain portion of the round. But focus on 2 to 3 skill sets, 2 to 3 things that'll get you at least started in the door. You can focus on arm placements at first. You can focus on chest work at first. You can focus on traveling. Boom, boom. I want to feel this out. I want to feel this out. Had the grooves going. You know what I'm saying? Like, focus on just a few skill sets to get you by. Focus on a few portions of the lab. That way you're not so overwhelmed with so many options. Next, no one is bulletproof. I don't care about anybody character, anybody mindset, no matter how overconfident someone can appear, no matter how long somebody been doing it, no one is bulletproof. You have to figure out where the weakness is. And that's a part of the experience. It's not gonna be something you get right on the dot. If you don't know this opponent, if you ain't never been in the ring with this person, that's a part of studying your opponent. That's a part of studying the craft. It's understanding that first, no one is bulletproof. Everyone has a weakness. Find out what it is. And once you find it, Make them suffer for it. Yo, you found it. Bang, it's out of there. It's out of there. This is a battle. Have fun with that. Have fun with the weakness. Next, realize that being nervous is a good thing. It means that you care. You have all these emotions. You just have to figure out, you just have to take that deep breath and figure out where to funnel these emotions. Being nervous is a good thing. A lot of times you can tell your opponent is nervous, especially if they go first or second, by their behavior, their mannerisms, even how they approach their first round. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes they'll have like this crazy amp up, this crazy opening, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, that was a big wow factor. In my mind, I would know that they nervous and they trying to get them jitters out. And sometimes it can be behavioral, like you got somebody vocally spazzing out on you and all, you know, you can tell they trying to pump themselves up. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, I know you nervous. You know what I'm saying? So me, I would capitalize on that. I would keep wanting them to do that. Once you show me the level that you at, me as a battler, I'm gonna want you to keep that up. I'm gonna see how long you can keep it up. Oh, you at level 10? We'll see for how long. I like to build up. Once they nervous, they'll go here, boom, 0 to 100. Me, I'm gonna keep the gas going. I'm gonna make sure that you stay at 100 the whole time we here. Next, have fun. Love what you do. Love your movements. This is what you invested in. This is the craft that you love. So love that it comes out of you. A lot of people think having fun is dancing lighter or, you know what I'm saying, with less intensity, and other dance styles would be like, why so serious? And why is KRUMP so this and that? It's so, that's fun to me. And getting bucked, hurting people feelings in the battle, all this intensity dumping on you, that's fun to me. Hurting your feelings with all this buck, this kill off, yeah, that's dope to me. That's real dope. That's fun to me. Getting off is fun to me. Do not be ashamed. Have fun with what you do. If you enjoy it, if you can love your movements, love your body movements and yourself, can't nobody tell you nothing. Enjoy what you do. And last but not least, believe in yourself, because nobody else will. Sometimes, especially if it's your first time, if you haven't believed in yourself before, it's gonna take practice. It's going to take practice. You have to start with affirmations like, I can do this. Shift your thinking. If you are always a negative thinker, claiming to be realistic, well, being positive is realistic too. That's why it exists. Being positive is effective. That may not be what you're used to. You don't believe in it. Try it. Tell yourself you can do it. Tell yourself you can do anything that you set your mind to. Start with small goals. You can start with big goals. Test it. Believe in yourself. Understand that only you can stop you at the end of the day. This is my list of things that I keep in mind if I'm ever nervous about anything. I was nervous before making this video. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you gotta take a deep breath. And of course, being nervous is normal. There's nobody who's above being nervous. Everybody gets nervous about something. And if you're a battler, find out what makes their opponent nervous. And if they don't know how to control it, make them have a hard time for it. Keep them nervous. Keep them irrational. Keep their mind going to where they can't even focus. You know what I'm saying? Being nervous is okay. If you take that deep breath, learn how to control your emotions and go from there, you'll be successful in anything that you do, whether it's dance, KRUMP or not. That's all I got for y'all on this video. If it helped you out, make sure you give this video a like. Like, press the like button, comment on it. It helps the algorithms for this particular YouTube channel. The reason that the likes and comments on the actual YouTube video become so important, I know that a lot of times sharing videos to public, especially if you're trying to learn something, maybe, you know what I'm saying, you want to keep these experiences to yourself. You don't want nobody to know that you learning stuff. Cool, just do a like. That's private. If you didn't like this video, make sure to hit the dislike button twice. It'll really help yourself out. So yeah, make sure y'all show this video hella love. Shout out to my Patreon. I'm thankful for everybody who's invested in it. I got a couple music on there. I just put out a video on there for advanced and multi-character development. So if you want to understand that, I've just let out the first video in that series. Make sure y'all check out the Patreon. A lot of good things happening. Make sure y'all cop that Buck Volume 2 by DJ Merce and the whole Man Sanity fam. You understand me? We just let out a video for that. Appreciate all the feedback on that. A lot of big things coming from Insanity. Make sure you follow everything we got going, you know what I mean? So again, I appreciate y'all for watching. Oh, real quick, I got Immortal Buck footage coming on God. The whole tournament, it's like 2 hours long. It's really dope. Now that I got this beautiful lens right here, this crafty, nifty stuff, I can add that. Cause at first my quality wasn't matching up to the other quality. We ain't gonna get into all that, but look, stay on the lookout for that too. Joker face, remember that. Best way I know. Just a shot of Henny get you just right. Something brown, need to be something brown, I recommend. So you still want some other ways for your audience. Man, an audience who can't take a shot of Henny is no audience of mine. I don't just know if I want to function with your audience. I know both, this will be the last time. I guess we do some other options. I guess there's other options. I guess. You got yourself a weak ass audience.